Hi everyone, it's Angelina. How's everyone doing? I'm just going to wait for everyone to come in. Welcome to the Twin Flame Forecast, and I'm a psychic medium for those that don't know me. So we're going to do general reading for the collective. So that's me tapping into everyone, just seeing what's going on with your divine masculine, seeing what's happening, what's going on with them. Hello Lisa, hi. Welcome everyone. Welcome, and just trying to see what's happening with everyone. Hi Sam, hi Candace, hello Leslie, hello, hi. How's everyone going? Hi Melissa, hello Bethy, how you going? Hello Beverly, hi. So today's going to be really good. I feel I'm just going to sage. That's what I'm going to do. Just feel like saging my space. I already did it before, but I just feel like it again. And just putting out intentions, just clearing out space for everyone. Just clearing it up for everyone. Hi everyone. Hello. Hello from New Zealand. Welcome. I love it. I love it. So we're doing general reading for the collective. General reading. Hi, Andrew. Welcome. Hi, Beck. So one of the questions that we're going to be asking for today, so because it's a general reading for the collective, this is going to be specifically for twin flames, for soulmates, really about what's going on with your divine masculine. So it's 7:30 every Thursday, so it's going to be for Twin Flame Forecast. One of the things that has been coming up is, how, songs have been turning up, especially the Kylie Minogue ones. So everybody know Kylie Minogue. And one of them is I Still Love You. Does everybody remember that one? I'm going to play it for those that don't remember. I wait for you. I won't cry. Where are you? Are you with another love? It's not the first time. Hi, Wendy. I still love you. Je ne sais pas pourquoi. I still want you. Je ne sais pas. Love the 80s too. I think it's just most of the questions, or most of us. Did I, Wendy? I love that. One of the things, it's sort of like, is, a lot of divine feminines waiting for their divine masculines to turn up, or to come into their lives, or to return back to them. Hi, Tony. Hi, Maze. Hi, everyone. Hi, Tamara. So for, it's sort of like us waiting for them. Do you still love me? Do you still want me? Are you coming back? Are you going to, call? Are you going to, come to my doorstep? Are you going to, are we going to rekindle this, or what's happening? That's what's going on, with the collective. A lot of divine feminines, I want to say, the moon has been, love the 80s too, guys. Love the 80s too. But that's just mainly the message that Spirit was sort of like asking. It's sort of like, she's waiting for him. And, it's like, because you're making me wait for so long, I still love you. I don't even know why I still love you, but I still love you. The connection is still there. I feel like, with, spirit sort of like, trying to make divine feminines move. Love the moon. Love the moon. Yes. Spirit trying to get us to move forward. So a lot of divine feminines have had enough and are tired and heartbroken. There's a lot of, heartbroken hearts out there. And so that's why, like, I want to just look into a few questions, like, how does he feel about you and what's going on with him? What's happening with divine masculines out there and what's happening? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, look at you. You got 3 guys interested. 3 kings interested in you. Wow, I love that, Anne-Marie. I love that. I wish I can say that. Well, collective, I have three kings interested in me, and I got to pick, anyway. So congratulations to that. That's what I say. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, so how does divine masculine feel about his divine feminine? Okay, so we're asking specific questions. Okay. Okay, so how does divine masculine, we're asking our guides, we're asking angels, we're asking your ancestors to step in and ask, about your divine masculine, the divine masculines. Some clarifying cards too. How does he feel about his divine feminine? How does divine masculine feel about his divine feminine? Okay. And then we'll keep on going with the questions. So the first one that I want to say, I've got the 7 of Swords. So we've got the 7 of Swords, So how is he, feeling about you? I do feel that, you are a wish, because I do have the wish card of, starting something new. It's sort of like, I feel that, he sort of like has to be very clear to be able to, approach you. He's a little bit afraid, so we're feeling like we're a little bit afraid of the unknown. So it's like, can you see sort of like him walking into that door? There's been so much past hurts there. I do feel like, if you are in no contact, usually there is no contact, usually, or very little contact, not regular contact, between you and your masculine is not how you want it to be. It's sort of like tact and diplomacy, kind of to try to approach you, to try to talk to you. I do feel like he's moving forward. So there is movement forward. I do feel like, he's taking like little baby steps, can I say? It's sort of like, do you see that, he's inside the cave and outside, there you are, sort of like you're right there. And it's sort of like the energy, it's sort of like I'm learning to walk and I'm learning to follow the butterflies. I'm trying to learn to see what spirit is trying to say. What I do like about this is like the emotions are settling, because there's the water. There's also recovery. There is some type of recovery, Sort of like him going back into his heart space, because I feel like he was not in his heart space. So he's thinking. He is thinking about you. He's, thinking about you. There is there's a lot of birds on the side here, so I'm feeling like, he has a lot to tell you. He does have a lot to tell you. He wants to say a lot of things to you. But there is changes, within himself. It's not going as fast as you would like it to go. No. Some of us are aging here, but, the thing is, it's sort of like it's like learning how to walk. And like I'm learning how to walk. So meaning I'm learning how to get into my emotions. I'm learning how to steer this. Okay. I do feel like some of you are being watched, okay, through social media, or he has access somehow, to one of your stuff. So whether it's internet, whether it's Instagram and Facebook or something, maybe he knows friends that you know. There is one way or another that he knows and sees you. What I like, it's sort of like this shell, this is where you are. Okay, so the shell for me is shining brighter. So it's like I'm watching you, but I'm paying attention to exactly what you're saying, exactly what you're doing. Very attentive. Different energy to the past. I want to say, I know why. Because all of a sudden, he has felt that you're not as invested. You're backing up. Okay? He made contact with your daughter. Interesting. Interesting, Tracy. I like that. It's the reason I'm saying that it's interesting that he's made contact with your daughter. It's sort of like because it is a collective thing that's been happening quite a bit. Them reaching out to others before they reach out to you. It's interesting. Hi Roxana. Hi Jody. This energy is different. It's sort of like he feels you have backed away and you're not as intense as you used to be. Maybe you used to send out more healing. Maybe you used to send out more stuff. But I feel like, hi Angie, I feel like he's feeling this. It's like, where are you going? What's going on? And just when he's sort of like, his heart's sort of opening up too. It's like, and my name mentioned anywhere? Like, hi Tony, thank you so much. I know like I'm surprised that Sarah hasn't put, maybe she's with the baby. Okay, so each and every situation has an opportunity, so I'm feeling like he's sort of like, trying to look deeper into what's going on with you, what's happening with you, are you with someone or something like that. So we do have, like some kind of celebration happening. So we've got 2 threes here. So for me, it's thinking we've got a number, so it's 6. So it's celebrations, and on top of it, it's sort of another celebration. I do feel like, he wants, a serious relationship with you. He does want something with you because, once again, I got a number 3 up here. So some of you, I feel like, will be hearing from your divine masculine. Some of you will be seeing them sort of like do this big turnaround. Okay. I'm just watching what others are writing. But I do feel like, because usually when I see this one is sort of like for me, when women are expecting babies, like I kind of see, that. But for me, I feel like, how he's feeling about you is that a lot of yous would, divine masculines would want, family, children, or, both children, to be together. But I do feel like it's more of they wish they had children with you or they want children with you. So I do see that kind of, commitment wise. How he feels about you. He sort of like also thinks that you're very wise, you're very intuitive, You know, this is a psychic. This is you knowing things without him even having to tell you. So he knows that you know stuff, right? So he couldn't hide things even if he tried. It's like, you know, like when one of your kids lie, it's like, you know, if he was to be in front of you, he needs to be honest and raw and truthful. So he knows that he needs to get all things sorted so that he can come to you and sort of like say, well, you know, I'm coming to you, you know, open-hearted, I want it all, blah, blah, blah. And he knows that you know. It's like if somebody came up to me and said, Angelina, blah, 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 and it was just all bull crap. I'd be like, I don't know why, do you know what I do with it for a living? Like seriously. That's kind of how I feel like, you know, him with you. It would be a waste of time to lie to you. Damn straight. That's what I say. He wants your forgiveness. I feel like a lot of yous, you know, divine masculine wants forgiveness. You know, divine masculine sort of like, he feels like there's been so much disappointment, so much sadness, you know. It's like one of those soap operas. We're living in a soap opera. We're living in days of our lives. That's what we're doing. It's like, oh my God, you know, it's like, you know, Thorn and Ridge and Brooke and Taylor, you know, it's like that kind of, oh, that's Bold and Beautiful. So we want Bo and Hope and Pat, yeah, Paige and Kayla. That's what I said, isn't it? I was thinking about the Bold and the Beautiful for a second. I don't know why. Ridge and Thorn, whatever. You will forgive him if he apologizes. Yeah. So I do feel like with the candle up at the top, do you see the candle? He knows he's been cold. He knows he's been cut off. He knows that you're not okay. He knows you have not been okay. You know. He knows that you have not been okay. But it's like in dream state, he wants to hold your hand. Like he wants to hold your hand. No. Some of them want to meet up. Some of them want to meet up because I've got the hands here. Sort of like he is thinking about you. He comes to you sort of like energetically. It's really interesting because like I'll give you an example. I had a little bit of an experience myself the other day, and I was doing Reiki healing on someone I know, and for me, it's sort of like my divine masculine. You know, I feel like, you know, he's already made up his mind what he wants to do. He doesn't, you know, doesn't want to be with me this lifetime. You know, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. So, you know, kind of making a choice like that. But it's really interesting that I did a Reiki on masculine. And I'm telling you this for a reason. It's because I feel like some of you would have had the same kind of experience. And my divine masculine was with him. You know, like was watching, like was actually with this person to the point that I just had to sort of like double take, and I was like thinking to myself, why? You know, what are you doing here? It's sort of like I'm actually doing a Reiki on someone. But it was like he was actually there, like really, really full on. Like I said, you know, it's like I was doing full on, you know, healing all the time. And I'm just thinking about something. I was doing full on healing, but it's sort of like because I sort of like feel like I'm respecting the decision. I do send energy sometimes, but not all the time. So what I'm trying to say is sort of like maybe you, because you detached yourself a little bit, maybe they're feeling like, what the hell are you doing? Like, why are you backing off from me? Because this is the energy that I'm feeling. So like, I'm part of the collective. I'm part of everything that you guys go through. So there's just this, we resonate, in those kind of things. So I feel like, don't be surprised that you might be going to the shops, or you might be going somewhere, and you're trying to move on with your life because, he hasn't called you, he hasn't said, you and me, we're together. So Divine Feminine's actually moving forward. Divine Feminine is pushing, forward, going, okay, all right, well, I respect your decision, and there is going to be, other Divine Masculines coming along. But Divine Masculine is sort of like appearing maybe through other people, through, energy. Hi, Rowena. Through others, like, so maybe they might be morphing into, there might be other people, and you might have to double check and go, oh my God, is that him? Is that him? That's happened to me so many times that I've gone, is that him? It's one of those things, you just double, check all the time. But it's their energy. Their energy still comes about because they still think about you. But they're very sorry. They want to say sorry. They want to say sorry. Let me ask another question. Okay. I don't know about everybody, but for me, this week was very, very hard. The energies have been full on, and I love sharing my experiences to a point, only because sometimes it helps others. You're confused, Losa. This is a general reading for the collective. Like when you click on to, to the live feed, it kind of just shows you that it's just for general reading for the collective. You too, and yes. Yeah. If he apologizes, that's fantastic. So the thing is that most Divine Masculines, they need to go through their process. So this is what is very hard, because I do personal readings for a lot of, the collective, a lot of my clients. And one of the main things that have been happening around is a lot of Divine Masculines approaching, but maybe not the way that you want them to, because they still haven't, they haven't gone through their stuff. They haven't, transformed the way that you want. So the thing is that if they haven't transformed how you want, then they're only going to say hello. Why do I say that this is a good thing if they sort of like come to you a little bit? It's for your peace of mind and your signal from the universe to say, hey, I still love you. I still want you. But Spirit's not letting me near you because I haven't figured it all out yet. I haven't transformed. I haven't lifted my energies up yet to be near you. Okay? So if they are not in the right for you, you got to understand Spirit protects you. Spirit protects you. You're doing the work. You're advancing. You're, lifting up your energies. You're trying to activate yourself. You're, lifting yourself up the whole entire time because you want movement forward. You don't want any less. You don't want to have whatever. Correct? You don't want to have whatever. So therefore, he can't come to you until that is the right time. And you know what? If you do get a text, hey, how you going? Please say thank you. Say thank you to Spirit. There are some divine feminines that get nothing. Absolutely nothing. There are some divine masculines, they won't even put their divine feminines out of their misery. They won't. They won't put them out of the misery, because the thing is that spirit just sort of like says, you know what, if you're not ready for her, then just, keep on working on yourself. Okay, Veronica. Okay, so does he want to be in a relationship with you? Okay, creative, that is. I want to know if divine masculine wants to be in a relationship with his divine feminine. Okay, let's look at that. Does he want to be in a relationship with his divine feminine? Does your divine masculine want to be in a relationship with his divine feminine, which is you? So the person that's watching this, does your divine masculine want to be in a relationship with you? Like, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's like, for the love of Pete. Come on, guys. Can I have a clarifying one? Oh, God. So aggressive today. Does he want to be in a relationship with you? Okay. All right, so to me it's yes. Okay, so it's a yes. He does want to be in a relationship with you. He has been, like I said, so maybe you have backed away somehow. Okay, so maybe you're not talking as much. Maybe you're just moving, away. You're not sort of like energetically. So for you, if you haven't talked to your masculine for a long period of time, okay, or you're not talking to them as often, okay. So the thing is that energetically, he's trying to tap into you. So he's trying to tap into seeing how you're going. He might, be sort of like praying about how to do this, maybe she doesn't care about me as much and whatever. For the love of Jesus Christ, of course you do. You still love them, you still want them. You still have that feeling, towards them. But because they haven't moved forward, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to only move forward unless he sort of like says, hey, how you doing? Can we catch up? Can we talk? Can we have a mochaccino? Can we have a hot chocolate or something? Or maybe, some tequila shots or something. It's, he's not going to, he shouldn't be so afraid, because the thing is that, there is movement forward. Sorry, I just keep on feeling like I got, something on my nose. Anyway, so I feel like, he has a decision. So he's on a crossroad of making decisions. He now feels a little bit more better. I do feel that. I feel like he is starting to feel a little bit more better within himself. Some of you, it could be anything, because I keep on hearing threes, okay? Could be, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, okay? It keeps on saying 3, 3, 3, okay? I do feel like, he has been concentrating on his coins, because I'm sort of like seeing what is happening. he put love on the side for such a long period of time, but it's not until he feels this distance between you, it's like, hey, what's going on? It's like, hey, what's going on? I feel he still has the fire. There's still a fire that's burning. So the flame is still there. So there's a lot of you that are twin flames in there. Some of you are going to get a conversation. It's a serious conversation that's heading your way. It is a conversation. So Spirit is pushing this through. Pushing through. When you're going to have a conversation with him, I feel like, or her, I feel like Spirit will help you. Spirit will help you to know exactly what to say. I have noticed that a lot of divine feminines, even when divine masculine actually comes, use a harsh, use a like brutal. It's sort of like to the point that, divine masculine goes, holy crap, why did I even reach out? I really ask this, it's like I keep on saying to so many divine feminines, it's like, this is a spiritual journey. For those that are twin flames, this is a spiritual journey. You have to have the compassion that they are transforming it, and who the love of your life is. There's no freaking doubts about that. Okay? It's sort of like if he's your soulmate, you're here to learn about love. Okay? So therefore you need to be in compassion, about what's going on with them. This is not about you. This is about them with their issues. Okay? And let them figure it out. If they come to you, listen. Listen. Exactly, Tony. Mirror. Okay? So sort of like, what's going on with you? What are you afraid of? Okay? Are you afraid of rejection? Are you afraid that he's going to come and he's going to reject you? The way that I'm seeing, because there's reconciliation for a lot of yous. There's reconciliation for a lot of yous. There's, the first stage of, of achievement. So it's sort of like, victory, achievement. Yes, we can be stable, that's coming up. But the thing is this, like I said, I'm watching so many of yous have divine masculine come up to you, write or message and try to come close to you and use freaking, slam them down. Okay. And then it's like, why? How hard was it for him to message you? It's not about me being hard on the feminine and softer on the masculine. Not at all. This is about looking at somebody else's perspective on things. Okay? And I want you to have what you want. I want you to have your love. Okay? So the thing is that get out of your ego. Get out of the ego state. Okay? And plus, you're smart. Okay? He's not any other ordinary guy. Okay? You should know him. Okay? If this is somebody you met 5 minutes ago, well then you still have to figure out whether, until you have a connection like that. If this is somebody that you already know, okay, and you have a connection, you know if he's ready or if he's not. Just by his energy. Just by his energy. Okay? He's going to come to you. He's going to talk to you. Because I see conversations here. Okay? And if he's not ready, then he's not ready. Okay? He's just not ready. Then give him a kiss and, and just, okay, that's fine. You want him to be with you when he's like, well, okay, let's go. It's you and me. Oh, now we're talking. Now you're a king. Okay, so that is the thing, is that it doesn't matter. You can try to forget about this person if you are soulmates, if you are twin flames. there, you know what? It's like 100 years can go by, 2,000 years can go by, and you still love this person. You will pick this person above anybody else. You will always compare this person to every other Tom, Dick, and frickin' Harry. That's the truth. That's what we're talking about here. Okay? So keep on moving forward, Divine Feminine, but be in compassion if that's the love of your life. There is no use in bringing up the past and what's going on. See what he has to say now. See if he's, apologizing. See, what he has healed. Have a look at all that stuff, because the thing is that if you two are mirrors, and if you can forgive him, you can forgive yourself. If you can, forgive, what's going on and everything else, and understand that, oh my God, the poor thing it's probably sweating, his brains out just to be in front of you. But you are intuitive enough to know if he's bullcrapping. He won't come in front of you if he's going to lie to you. He just won't. He just won't. That's correct. It's for generating for the collective. Okay. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done to do with family. There's something to do with maybe his children or your children and the family. So maybe he's healing something to do with a child or children. There's something going on that you can't see. But the thought of you is not very far away from him. This person is a loyal person to you. This person, cares about you. When I say loyal, I mean, he was sort of like, he would watch your back. He would care about you. If something ever happened to you, really. He's been feeling very guilty about the past. Feeling guilty about the past, about maybe the way he's talked to you, the way he's treated you, things that have happened. It's causing him anxiety. It's causing him, not to feel very well. He's not sleeping well. So he might be having a lot of dreams about you. I feel like there's a lot of talk or gossip going on. So I got these kind of ugly demons kind of things in the background. Doesn't want to hear it. Doesn't want to hear it. Just doesn't want to hear it from other people. Doesn't want to hear rubbish from people. People like to talk bad about good people. Because, it's like they have to dirty you. They have to make you look bad because they're bad. People like to rubbish and do all that, but Spirit is saying that the truth is going to come out. The truth is going to come out about everything. And Divine Feminine, because he wants a reconciliation. So the thing is that we are going to sort of like there is no need for you to do anything, because the thing is that Spirit is going to fix this up for you. Spirit will fix this up for you. You watch. He can't take this anymore. He wants this to be over. He doesn't want this anymore. It's sort of like there's some of them are still holding on to the hope. Okay, see how there's opening. There is, sort of like, emotionally, some of them have been such a mess. They don't want you to see that. What a mess, because I'm going through a lot. I'm going through so much. I don't want you to see me in this kind of way. So maybe some of them are getting like some kind of outbreak or something with their skin. So like I'm not really taking care of myself very properly. I need to. Don't want you to see me like this. Don't want you to see me that, the hyperventilation, that I'm going through. I can't stand it. It's sort of like I know where I need to get to, but I just can't get there. Can't get there. He has, tried to let go of control issues. So control issues is when you want to control the outcome of something. When you want to control how this is going to happen, when this is going to happen. That's control. That's control. Okay? Try to sort of like, I think that he sort of like sees, Divine Feminine. She, she's very protective of her children. She's trying to balance everything out. He is watching you. Like, this is what I'm feeling. He's watching you. I do feel like, he's trying to be cautious of maybe of your kids, maybe trying to. Okay. He's keeping his emotions hidden. See the hat that's there. Oh, thank you, Rowena. So he wants a balance. He wants a harmony within the relationship. So a lot of them will try to approach, trying to figure out how to approach, trying to figure out how to fix this up, try to figure out what to do with you. Like I have a lot of rainbow energy happening here. Beautiful. I know they haven't made effort. There's a lot of them have not made effort. A lot of them have, like want to be near you and everything, but they have not made effort. And I feel like what's going to happen for a lot of them is they're going to start rushing in. They're going to start moving their little tushies, going, oh my God, I didn't realize this is what I've been doing to you. Well, no, you're not. He has been trying to stay optimistic about things, okay? Trying to okay. Sorry, there's a conversations happening and I didn't realize what was going on. Okay, so staying optimistic about the connection and the relationship. And he's thinking a lot about the past. Reminiscing about the past, what's going on. He doesn't want to be separated anymore because I've got this upside down. No more separation between the both of you because it's just, it's painful for him as much as it is for you. The difference is sort of like Divine Feminine. You have a lot of tools that you can use, to sort of like, keep you going, heal yourself, see things in a different perspective and that. Whereas masculines don't, so they react and they, because most masculines divine masculines, unless they're awake, they don't know what to do to help themselves out, to help them. Okay, what actions? Okay. What actions will divine masculine make? actions would Divine Masculine make now for you? Okay, Gloria. Sending you lights, Gloria. Cool. There is things that he has been trying to avoid. And there's things that he's been trying to avoid, but the thing is that it doesn't matter what he does, it still will happen. So for an example, you know, to be with you, maybe he loses everything. Maybe to be with you, maybe he has to change, maybe his country, or maybe he loses his family. Maybe his family, sort of like goes against you. There is a risk, okay, to be with you. There is things that he will lose, to be with you. But there's things that he cannot avoid. It's like, for an example, if he is without you, he's miserable. He's going to lose out anyway. Okay? He can pretend. Yes, he may pretend. And he can choose whatever. And he will live in limbo for the rest of his life, really, because then, he won't have what his heart truly desires. But do you see that, do you see how it's played out? Do you see how Spirit has created this? Why? Because the Divine Masculine has to learn to open his heart up. Divine Masculine has to learn to choose love. Divine Masculine has to choose what he truly desires in this lifetime. He has to choose himself. So to choose himself, he sort of like can't sort of like most of them are people pleasers. Oh no, because look, I've got a Libran, card here. It keeps on popping up. So the thing is that with Librans, they like to be peacemakers and they like to keep it all balanced. It's like, are you all right? Are you okay? Is everybody else okay? But the thing is that he's not looking after himself and he's not looking after you. So at the end of the day, the two most important people are in the planet, which is you and him, he's pleasing everybody else that doesn't even give a banana crap about him. Just doesn't. It's like, why give all these other people that don't deserve it, why do you give so much everybody else, that kind of authority, that kind of attention? Why do you give all that energy to that? Beats the banana crap out of me. Beats the crap out of me. That's what I say. Okay, what is his action? His action is he's going to offer you some love. He's going to give you some loving. A lot of yous, it's not going to be very far away. For a lot of yous, it's not going to be far away. It depends on which wave you're in, but I feel like it's not. Two different decks of cards that I've got, two different tarot decks. It's the Fool, which is having some luck and, taking a risk. It is the Fool, taking a risk. Okay, look, the sun is up. We've got it's the same card, just different tarot decks. And look, we've got the Dog, which is a spiritual journey. This is a spiritual journey. They need to learn this, and that is why you are like, oh my God, how long does it take? A lot of them are going to start speeding up. a lot of divine masculines are going to start speeding up. What it took the divine feminine 6 months to learn, it's going to learn maybe, overnight. Why? Because there's an intervention. Spirit is coming in. Spirit's going, all right, divine feminines have, divine feminines have suffered a lot. Yes. And then a lot of them, what's going to happen is that Spirit doesn't want you to just settle for anyone. Because, there's other divine masculines, wanting to be with you. And even though you don't want any other divine masculines, but the thing is that how long are you going to wait? So divine masculine has to come in, soon. He knows this. He has to come in soon because there's others that want you, and how long you don't have your signal. I'm just saying. He's going to come out of his cave. So some of them didn't want to have a commitment, was afraid of commitment. But see how there's a Hierophant in there. So that is, the sign of marriage. It is a spiritual, signal. And it is, him sort of like coming out, you look at him, he's like far out, pale as white and sort of like so nervy. And the thing is, it's sort of like he knows he's got ideas, but he sort of like has to put them into practice and, come forward. He knows that he has to, do what he wants, so he's wearing red. So for me, that's sort of like stability, his foundation. He wants commitment, because we've got the king here. So it's sort of like he is scared shitless. He's freaking nervous as anything. If he has any friends around that knows about the both of yous, I feel sorry for them because he would be as nervous as all crap. I'm just saying. He knows that it's going to be a sacrifice for the love of his life, for everybody else. So he's looking at things in a different perspective. Hallelujah for that one. Hallelujah. The difficult, decision is between keeping what he already has, which isn't really much because he's miserable, and going to the offer that it is, because she'll offer everything for him. She'll offer everything to him, everything he wants. But the thing is that sometimes the transition of changing your life, it's scary. I'm just watching something. I don't know. Okay, so yeah. So when it comes to the decision making, okay, it's going to be a hard one. It could be moving from one country to another country. It could be moving jobs. It could be leaving his family. It could be leaving his friends. It could be leaving a partner, karmic. I never say that, the karmic is just a female, another partner. I always say that the karmic could be so many different things because it's true. Because a lot of divine masculines aren't even with anyone. Okay, they don't want anybody else. It's just the decisions that they know that somehow they're going to lose out on other things by wanting to be with you. And if they are in a partnership, this one would mean maybe they lose out on money just to leave that partner just to be with you. So it's a huge decision. It's like, what's society going to think? Who cares? My God, it's like, who cares what society says? Society ain't going to hug you at nighttime. I tell you that one. Okay, so it's a yes, it's renewed trust, movement forward. Okay. Movement forward. You sing a special song to his heart. You really do. to your true love. You sing a special song to his soul. No other person can sing this. No one else. No one else. No one else can do it. Okay. Change. There's some of them are going to make the change. Look at this. I love it. Let's go. Move of residency, whether it's you moving or him moving, there is that. And there's the fire in the belly and it's movement fast. Go. We don't have a slow horse here. I'm just saying, we don't have a slow horse. Sudden changes. This is what I'm saying to you. We, Gemini's, twins, we've got movement forward. Movement forward. He's trying to avoid an argument, a fight with other people. Say this is you and him. He's trying to avoid, because maybe there's somebody that's going to get so upset. He doesn't want anybody to get upset with you. He doesn't want this conflict. Okay? He's trying to avoid it, but the thing is that he knows that things are going to happen, and it's either that or lose you forever. Lose you forever. So there has been some court issues for some. Some of you might have had court issues. Some of you, he was looking at things, black and white. There is documents, there is papers, there is things that some of them are looking into. So if your divine masculine is with the karmic, I'm seeing that he's looking into certain papers and the way that they're done. He's looking at looking at things legally. Maybe even if they're moving from one country to another, to make sure that things are legally done. If some of them are getting divorced, it's legally divorced, for good, so that he can come and marry you. There is things that he's doing proper. So this is a very logical man. This is a very smart man. This is somebody that it's okay, I need to plan my stuff out. He doesn't see there's a little mouse around here. There it is. He doesn't want to leave anything out. I feel like he feels like he's going to be very victorious with you, but I feel like he needs his So I think that, so when I'm looking at this one, I feel like some of them haven't been talking to you because they've been very frustrated and upset and trying to control their temper. Even though he knows you're an angel, and then you'll calm him down. But I don't think he wants you to see him a certain way. It's I want to be cool, calm, and collected. Like I'm coming in with this horse. Da, 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 da. And I am standing proud and victorious, but I am a little bit more healed here. But I do see conflict. Sometimes this could be for siblings. There's things that have happened, for him. Could be with, his family. Could be, because this is a sibling card. This is for siblings. It could be, work. It could be others, maybe friends that he considers, family. And there is things that he's I'm cutting you freaking off. Look, there's 2 already down on the ground. Two of them already down. 2 strikes, out. Yay. Okay, I like this so far. So, and, And it's and there's others too that he's watching and he's going, what you going to do? What you going to do? Because you're going to be cut out too. He doesn't want... he does not want rubbish with the both of yous. Cutting off karmic, yes. Cutting off karmic, cutting off anything that is not good for the both of yous. You understand, he's protective of you too. He might not, some of them might not say anything. Some of them been watching. Some of them have, you know, had to fix their stuff up. But doesn't mean he stopped caring about you. Didn't mean he stopped loving you. He's watching you. He's watching you, you know. You know, what you doing? You know, do you forgive me? It's like the answer is yes. Of course. Always. Always. Okay, so I feel like I want to sort of like say, oh, can I just look at what's blocking? Can I see what's blocking Divine Masculine from moving forward with you? So we do recognize, okay, that there is, you know, court, there is papers, there is documents, there is movement forward, even though they're scared shitless. Haha. Okay. He found out about you through your daughter. I love that. Okay. So what is Divine Masculine's blockage? What is Divine Masculine's blockage? What is Divine Masculine's blockage? Let's look at that, please. What is his blockage? He's not listening very much to his intuition, is he? I think that he doesn't think that you... This is concerning. I think he doesn't think that you love him that much. That it's just one-sided. It's like, what? Far out. You know, Divine Masculine, I wish I could talk to all Divine Masculines out there and just say, where did you get that stupid idea? Whatever. So, like, I feel like some of them, like I said, the fear of moving forward to something new. Money... For them, for a lot of them, holding on to the money part of it, trying to figure out how. Do you know what I feel like? I feel like some of them, if they've been in a relationship with someone or with a karmic or someone, I feel like they've been very cautious on, before they leave, on making sure that they take the money that is, you know, for them and they don't lose out. Holding on tight, you know, to that. But the thing is that they don't realize that the minute they actually are with you, that the money is going to double, it's going to triple, it's going to, because they choose love. So then Spirit's going to go, well, money, let's go. He's going to go, why the F did I wait so long to be with you when I could have had fantastic freaking sex? I could have had all the money that I wanted, and I'm freaking happy for the first time in my goddamn life. I don't know. That's his lesson, isn't it? Oh well. Believing, you know, and learning the lesson so that all of a sudden, yeah, I'll do the naughty tarot one on Angelina the Psychic page. So the belief that he's nearly finishing the cycle, because I do feel like there's new beginnings. I do feel like, you know, there is success and there is, the cycle is finishing. Okay? And the end of the suffering. For some of you, there's going to be clarity on things. I pray to Jesus and the angels, okay, that some of you will get a message soon. Like, soon. Okay? Thank you, Tony. I love it. Thank you. You were reading my mind. Yes, reconciliation. Okay, so the new love for the both of you is that it's like, it's not a new, well, for some of you, you might have a new love, because if divine masculines, haven't come forward, and how long are you going to wait? Some of you have been waiting for years. Oh my God. So, but for others, you will be with your divine masculine, and it's going to be like a new love. It's going to be so beautiful. Some of them are going to let their friends help them. Hopefully the good friends. Some of them are going to let new friends help them. And this is true love. This is soulmate. This is twin flames. This is love. Okay. So true love is coming to you. However you look at it. Divine feminine. It's a beautiful thing. You deserve it. You really do deserve it. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to do a reading on Angelina the Psychic page and with the naughty cards. And tell you, what he's been thinking. And so if you need a personal reading, so if you book with Angelina, Spiritual Events Directory, you're going to get a personal reading with me, okay, to see what's going on between the both of yous. If there's any blockages, I can help you out with that. And we can work together. I do also Reiki, so we don't have to be face to face. So we don't have to be face to face. Yeah, like I don't have to be here in Sydney. I can do long distance, healing. So you can book that also, through Spiritual Events Directory and have personal readings with me. You're very, very, very welcome. If you wanted to have even personal readings with the naughty cards to see, like, if he fantasizes about you, like, what does he think about you? Like, how does he see you? If you want a personal reading with that, then just contact Spiritual Events Directory and make a booking, a booking with me, personal booking with me. Great reading. Welcome. Love it, love it, love Thursdays, and thank you everyone, for always supporting me, like always watching. I'm in Wollongong, so I also do Reiki in Lotus Wellbeing Center. You can book with through that too. Thank you, Roxana. Good to see you, and you're blonde. I love it. I love it that you're going blonde. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I love it. Keep on moving forward. I know it's been hard, because it's been very hard for me too. Go to Angelina the Psychic page on Facebook, and I'll be doing a reading there. Thank you, Roxana. Gracias. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the support. So much blessings for everyone. Keep your vibrations up. I know it's been hard. I know it's hard. Trust that Spirit is going to give you some kind of message. Trust that, trust your intuition about between you, the both of you. A lot of yous are going to be together. A lot of yous are going to be happy. Keep on moving forward. Trust the connection that yous both have. When it's true love, it doesn't really matter how long. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, everyone. Okay, many blessings. See you guys soon. Around 9 o'clock, I'll go. 9 o'clock Sydney time, I'll go on Angelina Psychic page. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye.